Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline and I'm so excited that you've decided to join us today. Today I'm going to take you along a grocery haul. So showing you what we're getting while we prioritize trying to get whole food diet and just taking care of the body that God gave us. So we kind of do shopping in a multi-step process. So tonight we're going to Sprouts, and then in a couple of days we're gonna go to the farmer's market and Sam's Club to get some other things. So I'm gonna just take you along what we're getting, what we're thinking about behind each purchase, and maybe give you some ideas of things that you can incorporate into your diet. So let's do it. Okay, we are back and I'm about to walk you through everything that we got at Sprouts. We didn't get that much. We got some little things to just kind of restock, and then we'll do most of our shopping at the farmer's market, and then proteins we'll for sure get at Sam's Club. So let's walk through what we got. And then I think maybe 2 vlogs ago, I mentioned that I was reading this book called The Biblio Diet by Dr. Josh Axe, and Jordan Rubin, and they're just talking about the importance of eating the way that the Bible outlines it. And one of the big swaps that they mentioned was switching to A2 just milk products, so cheese, yogurt, and dairy. So we made the swap over to this A2 Bellwether Farms organic milk. And I honestly, off the top of my head, cannot remember all of the facts that he said as to why it's better for you. So, and it's honestly not a huge swap. So that's a good one. And then this week we are celebrating. I don't know if I'm going to share what that is yet in this video, but to come on social media and in a video. We'll definitely do a video about it, but we got this A2 milk, and we got these Simple Mills crunchy almond flour dark chocolate cookies to make a Ninja Creamy tomorrow night because we want to celebrate. But this girl's still in a calorie deficit, so we honor the calorie deficit. And then these are not for me, but Tyler got some organic manzanilla, not sure, olives. And then he got this organic fire roasted salsa. As you can see, most of what we're trying to eat right now is organic, so we're trying to be really thoughtful about what we're buying and what we're putting into our bodies. Are we doing that perfectly? No, but we've been trying to make the swaps as they come, like the ones with the A2 milk. And sometimes there's a lot of noise around products and things that you shouldn't be eating, and I know it can get really overwhelming, and I even find that with us right now, where there's so many things that people are saying, like, oh, don't use this toxic skincare, don't use this toxic pan, don't use this toxic insert thing. So instead of trying to freak out and replace everything at once, we're trying to make little swaps as we go. So like getting A2 milk is such an easy fix, and it's not a huge price difference from what we're getting already. So I would encourage you, if there's things that you want to swap out, don't freak out and try to do it all at once. Make little changes over time, because that's what makes the big difference. All right, friends, it is post-church. Tyler, how was church?
Incredible. Love it.
We are about to go to the farmer's market. This is stop number 2 on our grocery haul. And honestly, all of the stuff that we're getting at the farmer's market, you can get at a grocery store like Sprouts or somewhere else. We have personally really just been enjoying going to the farmer's market, so you can get local produce. It's really fresh.
You can try things as you go.
And it's just a way to like sew into your local community. But I don't want you guys to think that this grocery haul is like unattainable for you because we're going to a farmer's market. Anything that I share, you guys can just get at a local grocery store. So let's do it. All right, we are home and I want to walk you through a little farmer's market haul. So first thing up, we got a dozen eggs. Then we got some strawberries that I use for yogurt bowls during the week. And I do indeed go through this whole basket. And then we've got this sourdough loaf. It's just white bread, and typically we'll freeze half of it and then use it for 1 week and then the other half the next week. Then we got some apples for Tyler's lunches. I got some Cara oranges, got these little mini tomatoes and cucumbers that I've been using for just like quick salads at lunch to throw in with whatever protein we have. And then I've got some raspberries for Tyler's yogurt bowls during the week. And then last but not least, some greens. Snap peas, just to snack on. Green beans we've been throwing in the air fryer and crisping up, which has been insane. And then we've got some cilantro. And then the guy we got these little tomatoes from threw in some basil. So it smells insane. And I'm really excited to cook with that. And then last but not least, last but not least, you can't see them super well here, but we got a pound of these blonde dates. And they're such good snacks, high in fiber. And I'll freeze them with some peanut butter and chocolate and then put like chunky sea salt on them. And they are phenomenal. And like I said, you obviously don't need to get all these things at the farmer's market. You very easily can do Sprouts. And then the reason we do Sam's Club for a lot of our like protein is because you can get organic grass-fed stuff in bulk and it's just not as expensive. So this week we're making 3 grocery stops just because we didn't want to buy a ton of protein at Sprouts because we eat a lot of protein. So typically we'll just do like the farmer's market and Sam's Club and not have to do like a Sprouts run, or you can just do Sprouts, get all of this stuff there, and then do like a Sam's Club or a Costco. So that's just something we do to keep costs down as far as protein, because from what I've noticed, going to somewhere like a Sprouts or a Whole Foods that's like a little more of a specialty store, their protein is a lot more expensive than going to Sam's Club, which still has some like organic grass-fed stuff. So obviously for us, that's like a couple more grocery trips, but it's worth it. But you definitely can combine all of those trips into one or even 2 stops. Hey friends, okay, we did our last haul. We went to Sam's Club, only got like 3 things, but I'm gonna show you anyways. The first being sockeye salmon, ooh, skin on fillet, and we always get the wild caught. So wild caught you can get at Sam's Club, praise the Lord. The next thing we got is, I'm far too lazy to take these out of the bag, but we always get these cage-free liquid egg whites. I use them in so many things and they're very well priced. Last but not least, we got a 3-pack of this organic ground beef. We typically go through this in a week for Tyler's lunches, so it's really helpful to be able to get a 3-pack rather than a single pack that you can usually get at some of the other grocery stores. Also, for the past 6 months, we have had a Sam's Club gift card in our Scan and Go and have not been able to use it because it just simply would not let us use it at checkout. But today we had under the amount that we have on the gift card and it let us use it. So girl math, this is free. Thank you so much for watching this week's video, for hanging out for this little grocery haul. Again, if you want to get connected, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me at jhamfit on Instagram to stay tuned for all the things going on. But I hope you have a blessed day.